Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Early Career Academic. On this channel, I explore how I use the Passion Planner to set personal and professional goals. In this video, I'm going to begin to show you how I actually use my planner in a given week by kind of filming my touch point with the planner every single day. So I'm going to show you today, which is Monday, June 9th. And then you will see me check in with the planner each day of the week. I'm not going to do the weekends because we just have too much going on right now. But suffice it to say, this should give you a pretty accurate picture of how I engage with the planner on a daily basis. Before we get started, I am a Passion Planner ambassador. That means there's an affiliate link and a discount code in the description of this video. Please feel free to use that link and code to purchase some Passion Planner goodies. This is the Passion Planner Medium in the Dusty Rose cover with the rose gold tabs if you are interested. All right, so if you're new here, this is a check-in video where I show you how I interact with the planner on a daily basis because these are pretty popular and I like doing them. So that is where we are at. Now, this is the week that we're doing. This is the week of the 9th through the 15th, and today is the 9th. So just to be super real with y'all, it is noon on Monday and I have not even opened my planner yet. And that is atypical for me because I tend to check in with it first thing. But we just came back from this out of town trip. The whole house was in disarray. I got sucked into a bunch of work stuff. You name it, this whole day just... So a lot of this happened, but not in the order you see here. And I am going to be updating this in real time with you. So we're gonna switch some flags around, and I'm going to put here what I have been doing. I'm also going to check in with my habits. So I usually start there. So we're in the month of June now. You can see the really scattershot accomplishment of these in here. And you're also going to see a little bit of a gap. I'm going to try to remember, but because we went out of town, some of these things didn't happen the way they normally would. So I did do these things. I did this, see, Sunday, Saturday, Friday. I want to say I did it this day. And then I definitely have flossed since the first, probably been a few times. And then exercise, yes, I did do a little bit of, see, I haven't even finished out Thursday from last week because we were just crazy. So yes, Thursday for sure. I did that. I'm going back in time here. And then, I don't know, the whole trip felt like an exercise. So does that count? And then reading my book. I definitely did last night. I did not read it all on the trip. Probably last time I read it was that. So trip to North Carolina. And sometimes I do add a little context note to myself, like I was sick here, sick. There's a lot of sick days in there. So today I will do some of this. I'm definitely going to floss, take my blood pressure, exercise. I'm not sure because I have so much work to do. It's insane, but I may get to my new book. So we have a little bit of that. I'm trying to get back on the habit train, but oh, y'all. And I do check in with other trackers in my planner as well. So I just did the habits. And then the weigh-in tracker. I've just been holding steady, y'all. I guess it's a good thing that I'm not gaining. But yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, here we are. I'm just gonna skip all these days. So holding steady. Given everything I have going on right now, I guess I can ask for more of myself. And then the year in pixels, this is where I track which days I do writing, research, administrative tasks related to writing, or no writing or rest days. So I'm going to go ahead and put in the rest days because I had 3 of them. This is like the days that even, if I wanted to, I would not have any writing done. And then the 5th, did I get any? I did. I did some writing on, not on the 5th, on the 4th. I did some writing on the 4th. I definitely didn't do anything on the 5th. So let's do that. So this is a day I could have in theory done writing, but I didn't. And that's okay. We don't have to write every day to make progress on our writing goals. Okay, so that would be the year in pixels. So we did that. So these are the trackers that I use to make sure I check in with my trackers, in case you're new here. All right, so let's talk about today. I have not done announcements, and I probably won't do them until tomorrow. We'll see how the rest of the day goes. But basically, I've done a ton of grading, and I didn't get a walk-in, but my mom is coming over later, and so we might go on a walk with the babies. Definitely not going to be doing any academic writing today. I do have some thoughts, though. So before I jump back into grading, I'm going to capture these that are related to the writing project I'm working on right now. It counts. It counts. It's not official, but it counts. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of a rainbow thing. I think I want to start, do I want to do red, orange, yellow? I think that's a good sequence. So I've got this like dark burnt red. And then we'll kind of go through the whole week. I think that's what we'll do. Okay. So around this time, yes, I came up here around 8 to edit some announcements and did some work until about, let's see, I also met with a student at 10. And then I think after I met with her, I took a break. Yeah. Okay. That's accurate. We're just going to be like, this whole thing's going to be highlighted. Okay. Oh, this week is just so. And then this was all grade. I say grade, it's not grading, it's feedback, but it's just easier to write grade. And then I took my lunch break. So I'm going to go ahead and just write that in real quick. I did also some laundry because we're drowning in laundry, as you may imagine. And then I'm going to do a little bit of academic writing, and for the rest of the day until the kids come home, I'm going to be providing feedback. I'm actually not sure what time it is right now. I think it's around noon. So we're going to be doing work stuff. Okay, so that is the plan. After I film this, which is what I'm doing right now, I'm going to do a little mini academic writing session and then return to grading. Okay, and then for dinner, I believe I landed on enchiladas. And also my mom will be coming over for some time with the kiddos. Okay. We did do groceries, not for Father's Day, but we did do some groceries. And then I'm starting this filming. I didn't end up putting little reminders to myself, which is why I forgot to film, but I will do that. And then I'm working on this section right now. We're doing the best we can to catch up on that stuff. And I'm doing a little bit of AI research related writing today. Okay. We're definitely probably not going to have time to do any podcasts. All right. And the major thing that's changing this is why I love the flag system, y'all, is that I am taking a half day for a me day tomorrow. So I am going to lay by the pool with my mother because she is also taking a half day. And so that is what we'll do. I'll probably squeeze in a workout before, but let me go ahead and put on here. Where did I put the, oh, here it is. Put on here the pool day. And I just need it. If you watched my last plan with me, you know that I was feeling burnt out even before we went on this weekend trip. That, it's when you have two little children, no trip feels like a vacation. It always just feels like you're parenting in a different place that's not set up for your parenting. So I'm feeling very burnt out, and I can't afford to feel that way because I have too much to do. So I'm going to take, it's weird. It sounds counterintuitive, but you know what? As they say, to go fast, you must go slow. And that is what I'm doing. I'm taking a time where I don't have obligations to my children or my work to have a little me time. So I'm looking forward to that immensely. So I am going to squeeze in some work before we go to the pool day. And I'm going to do a little bit of grading after dinner. I don't normally work after hours, but I find that, like, especially if it's something like this where I really, really, really want to do it and it's taking time, you know, out of the work week, that this is the best way to go about doing that. So that is the check-in for Monday the 9th, and I will see you all back here tomorrow for the 10th. Take good care. Hello, it is Tuesday the 10th, and I'm going to update you on how things are going. So I did not get to my announcements yet. I have to probably do that after the kids go to bed tonight, especially tomorrow's announcement. Or sometimes what I do is it's a little bit delayed, but it is what it is. I did plow through an entire section's worth of rough drafts today. So feeling really good about that, but it was just crazy, y'all. My daughter ended up sleeping with us last night, and my son ended up waking up twice. So I am massively sleep deprived. I was with my children for, 3 hours this morning because of when they got up. So it's just been kind of a shit show type of day, but I did get my work done. I am going to have my pool day, and hopefully I'll come back from it feeling very refreshed, because right now my nervous system is just, whoa. But anyway, let's check in with my habits. I'm not going to lie. They're not going well. I did weigh in. Have not taken my blood pressure. Definitely haven't flossed. Exercise. Did I exercise? Probably not. I did read my book though. I read it a little bit in spite of the fact that my daughter was in the bed with us. Yeah, I'm just in a hard season, y'all. I'm in it. It's what it is. I'm going to go ahead and record my weigh-in too. That at least is going down, maybe from the stress. I don't know. So yeah, anyways, happy to say that the drafts are done and peer review credit is in. Does that mean I'm finished? No, I still have these two things to look at this week. Something the students turned in Monday, and then students will be turning in this tomorrow. So tomorrow is still chock-a-block full of grading, but at least I'm getting some fun in today. So I'm going to go ahead and update my trackers. I'm just going to skip Year in Pixels for now because I am in a hurry. I do want to get to my pool day. But yeah, that's what's happening here. Pretty standard week so far. I will check back in with y'all tomorrow on Wednesday. Hello, it is Wednesday the 11th, and I'm doing my planner check-in. This is one of those days that I'm just now touching my planner. And I normally don't wait this long to update the day based on the flags that I have here, but what color am I on? Green. I just decided to dive in this morning, and I had my planner over here where I film instead of on my desk. So that is why. But yes, I did do announcements. So I kind of started with that. Announcements and emails. And then I had some miscellaneous tasks that I needed to do. So I did some of those. And then right at noon, I stopped and had lunch, but I think in this time, I met with a student, and then I had a little bit of professional development time. And now I am going to do some feedback to my students. Probably going to take me up to the time when I have to go get the kids. I'm getting the kids today because my husband has some errands to run after work. And the fun part is that I will be doing water table with my kids. So we're going to get everything set up for that. And we may have a play date. It's not for sure because she said her daughter, she wasn't sure if her daughter was coming down with something, and she obviously doesn't want to bring her around if that is the case. So, and then I met with a student, and then I did a little bit of professional development today, which was really nice. It's kind of a combo platter. It's professional development, but also it's related to the article that I'm working on. And so I don't know how to characterize it exactly. It's kind of research, but a lot of professional development too. Because I strive to overlap things in my life over here in my work life. Maybe I should make a video on that someday. I picked this up from a person I admire in academia, and she's like, yeah, if you can make your research overlap with your teaching, overlap with your service, like whatever you can do to kind of make it on one ball of wax, do it. And I'm like, oh, that's, yeah, okay. Today's the 11th. I did weigh in, no strength training. Oh God, I'm so bad. I'm taking my blood pressure either. Floss. Exercise. Did I exercise yesterday? Oh, I went to the pool. Nope, I did not. I did read my book though. Yeah. Maybe I'm in a rebellion, y'all. I'm in a habit rebellion. I mean, I'm kind of doing some of them. My life feels like crazy right now. These summer classes, this is the most intense part of them for me. So it's a lot of, it's just a lot of work. And, I'm just trying to like keep my head above water and also, find time to do things that I want to do. And one of those things is exercise. I do want to find time to do that, but I'm just having trouble at the moment balancing. And I think part of it is we didn't have this weekend to do a lot of the things I'm doing around grading. Laundry and meal prep and various things I get to do on the weekend sometimes. And then it frees up this time a little bit more to do some other stuff. So I might be able to squeeze a little walk in or something. I don't know. What do you guys do in the summer? Because I don't relish the thought of like walking in the middle of the day in the summertime. I just feel like I'll be really hot and sweaty and I won't enjoy it. So the logical thing is possibly to move it to the morning, but then it's not breaking up my work day. I don't know. So maybe I do like a walk in the morning and then like a little mini workout after lunch. I don't know, y'all. So yeah, let's do year in pixels. We'll just do a little catch up on that. So I did do, yeah, you can count it as research. No, I didn't do any yesterday because of the pool day. So no academic writing yesterday. But today I'm going to count it because it is research and professional development. It's a really cool book I'm reading, actually. I'm thinking about sharing it with other academic moms, even the ones not in my field, because I think it's highly relevant for academic women who are trying to balance teaching, service, and writing obligations. So, yeah, that's what I think about that. A good thing that happened, I don't remember if I said this, but I left my purse in North Carolina when we were visiting my friend. Yes, you heard that right. I left my purse in the hotel. And I called, and as soon as I remembered it, which was Monday morning, and thankfully, because I had hidden it in the bedside table, like it was still there, and no one was checked into our room. So they found the purse, and then because we were visiting my friend, she was able to go pick it up and then mail it to me. So honestly, it went as well as it could possibly have gone. I feel so lucky and also just ridiculous for forgetting my freaking purse. The issue is when I'm with my husband, I don't need a purse except to hold my phone and my sunglasses. And in these cases, because we were carrying so much stuff for the kids, I just decided to put my phone and sunglasses in my pockets. And that was a bad idea because I was not aware that my purse wasn't on me when we packed up the room. So anyway, that was a good thing that happened. Just wanted to note it down because it was great. Also, the pool day was nice. We didn't get to spend as much time as I wish we could have, but we might do another pool visit on Friday if weather cooperates. So that'll be nice. And also, I realized for some reason I was under the impression that my mother-in-law's birthday was Saturday, but it's not. It's on Sunday. And so I'm going to move these. This is still Father's Day. We're going to move it up here. So we're having her party on that afternoon. It's at 3 p.m. And then Saturday, I'm going to put another sticker. If I can find, which one did I use? Oh, I think I used the teacher one. Yeah. Yeah, this one's cute. Because I'd like to have some friends over for a little fire pit night. We already made a little menu. It should be fun. It's going to be a stressful day on Saturday. If you've been paying attention to anything, you probably know why. I live very close to Washington, D.C. So we thought maybe let's make lemonade out of this lemon and, do something relaxing. So that's the thought in you. We'll see what happens. Between weather and whatnot, it may be, we'll see what happens. Okay, so anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you back here on Thursday. Hello, it is Thursday the 12th, and I'm going to check in with you. So I'm doing this earlier in the day than I have this whole entire week. So I won't have as much to fill out, but the shape of the day is clear to me. So I do have some things that I will be putting in here. Okay, I think we are on a blue color, so let's go ahead and get that. All right, so I did end up sitting down to work at 9, but prior to that, I did a walk and I did laundry. So it was a pretty good morning. We got up fairly early. What time is it? Oh, I just realized my watch is upside down. Okay. Because my son got up close to 4. Thankfully, though, my kids slept in for them. For them, it was sleeping in, so that was really nice. And so far today, I have left feedback for students. So I know I talked with you yesterday about moving my walk earlier in the day, and I think that is going to be a good decision moving forward. So we'll see. I'm about to take a break because I did just get through one whole section. But I don't want to feel super burnt out. So I'm going to take a little break, come back and then do lunch. This meeting moved. It was at noon, but now it's moved to 2. So, or 2, did she say? I need to double check. I moved it to 2. Hope that's what she wanted me to do. I don't remember. In any case, it's definitely happening later this afternoon than I had initially planned. So at some point, I'm going to do lunch and I'll update that's here based on what I do. Okay. And then, I wanted to record that I looked at this section. I've got my other section to complete, and then we're going to be abysmally, recording habits here. So I did exercise today. And I didn't read my book yesterday. I did take my blood pressure, though. Didn't do any strength training. So optimally, I will get to the strength training today. That would be really nice if I did that. And then I'm going to go ahead and mark in my weight. I'm reading this really cool book right now that's professional development-ish for me. And it made me think like I would like to incorporate a professional development book like into my reading sitch. So Year in Pixels, I will be doing writing tasks with my co-author, co-editor. And so I think though most of these are going to be, they're going to be kind of administrative a little bit. Some possible writing. So for Year in Pixels purposes, I think what I'll do is mark in that it's kind of admin related. There's also possibly a little research I'm going to do today, but most of what I'm doing today is admin. Tomorrow will be more writing. So, okay, so we did Year in Pixels as well. And then I'm just going to take a look at my to-dos. So I did get Father's Day groceries, and then the only thing that I want to pick up is something from the liquor store. And then I'm not getting to dry cleaning this week. Nope, not doing it. I don't have these gifts either, and I don't know if I'll have time, but we'll see. And I'm filming this video right now. I did actually, I did all of these here. This is what I just did. I haven't taken a look at this project, but that will be tomorrow's task. And then I haven't done anything related to the book promotion, but I don't know what I would do right now, so I'm probably going to migrate this task. AI research, I have done 0 of that. Maybe that's what I'll squeeze in like later today. We'll see. And then I need to figure out a date for this. So I'm going to put a big like, hello, figure out a date for that. And then I don't think I will have time. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure if I'll have time for these podcasts that I'm listening to for professional development purposes. I picked up these stickers yesterday, and then I need to put glue because they're not resticking. Okay, I'm also going to put a little fun thing that I did with my kids yesterday. We did the water table, which was pretty fun. So yeah, not bad. Okay, so I'm just taking a quick look. So I did rough drafts, and we're working on that stuff. And we're working on this stuff. I did Father's Day, and I got John's birthday mostly organized. Okay, so yeah, doing good. Cooking with grease, as they say. All right, so that's it for this check-in for today, but I will see you back here on the 13th, and we'll do a little wrap-up because, as I might have mentioned to you, I'm not going to be checking in with the planner on the actual weekend. I just don't tend to do that in a general sense. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Hello, it is Friday the 13th. Ooh, I just realized it's Friday the 13th. Ooh. I don't think anything's gone massively awry today, so superstition aside, I did do cleaning. So it's been a pretty good day. I had a productive writing session this morning. There is more I want to do on that project today. It'd be nice if I could wrap it up. So we'll see. What time is it? It is almost 1:30. Oh, not on blue, I'm on purple. And so I'm filming right now. And then I did some cleaning here. So I have a few more things to do. I have one more student thing to do, and then I wanted to do a quick dash out to a shop. I just don't know if I'll have time if I'm also going to spend this time here doing academic writing tasks. So it'd be nice if what I'm doing doesn't take this long, but I feel like it is going to take this long. I'm going to have to make some decisions. I'm not sure. All right, let's talk about the rest of today. So checking in with habits. Yes, today's the 13th. Did I weigh in? I did not weigh in. I still have to do that. As you can see, I'm abysmally not doing strength training unless you count cleaning. It's kind of strength training-y. I did take my blood pressure. It was stupid. I need to floss tonight, and then exercise. Yes, I'm going to count it. New book. I did read my book. I'm almost done with that book. I'm going to be switching to a new book soon, but you can see habits are really like sporadic right now. So definitely did some writing today. I'm going to go ahead and give myself a little pixel credit for that. Why do I do this, you ask? I just like it. I think it's cool. It does actually help me see, you know, how much time is spent doing what. And as you can see, for someone who has a high teaching load, administrative responsibilities, and 2 small children, I do get a fair amount of like writing done. You know, we're only like about halfway through the year here, almost halfway through. And there's, you know, it's not entirely green and blue like it would be if I wasn't doing any writing. So I'm pretty proud of myself for that. But I just enjoy kind of keeping track of it in that way. So let me mark off my habits in my year in pixels here. And if I get around to weighing myself, I will update that too. Okay, so the good news is I've done all my grading for the week. And, ooh, I need to do this. Yeah, I need to do that. I'm going to shift this off. I need to figure this out. Not going to be doing this probably, maybe tomorrow. I did film this, although I have to edit it. These are definitely getting shifted off to next week. Okay, yeah. So all that remains is I do need to plan next week. So I'm going to start there. I'm going to do that real quick. And I want to edit this video and a few other things. What I do is I keep kind of like, I'll bring it over. For miscellaneous tasks that I don't think like need to be on here or that weren't part of my pre-planning for the week, I do use a checklist like this. So if it's like, oh, look at the student's spreadsheet he sent me, like that doesn't need to go on here. It's just some miscellaneous thing that popped up in my day. So having a list like this does help. So I'm gonna actually transfer to this list a couple of these things because I'm afraid of forgetting about them. So finish that, and then this PMLA thing I need to figure out when I need to know that by. Okay, so those 3 things. Oh yeah, I'm gonna edit my video. But I think I don't like need to go run the errand that I was planning. So I think what I need to be strategic about daycare hours. So I think I'm going to use that for the writing projects. And then if I need to duck out tomorrow, I will do that. That's what we'll do. I think we're good. Thank you so much for watching this daily check-in video. This concludes the check-ins because I don't tend to look at my planner very closely on the weekends. But I hope you found it somewhat interesting to see how I do it with the tabs and the kind of recording what I did. I normally am a little bit more granular, like I put down what I have or like what I'm making for dinner every day. But this week was a little bit nuts. I think because of this half day that I took here, it definitely felt a little more compressed. Plus, this is the week of the semester, of the summer semester, that is the most like intense in terms of feedback. So thankfully from now on, it's like one thing at a time, not like everything at a time. So anyway, I had fun filming this. Hope you had fun watching it. Let me know in the comments, is this similar to how you use your planner? Yeah, I'd just be interested to know. I will see you back here soon for some mid-year goal setting. Really excited about updating my passion roadmap, so stay tuned for that, and take good care. Bye.